Good night, teacher. This is Camila Orbea from Turn A, and today is Friday 22. Well, so now I'm going to do the improvisation part. So, what could I say? We have this new teacher that is called Ronnie Ramos. Actually, I'm not pretty sure, but well, anyways. He is a new professor and he is giving, I guess that I know he's giving science. He's using a new app that is called Perusal, but I don't like it because I have done everything that the app is asking for, but I got 9 out of 10, and I don't think it's fair because it's not like I don't know what's wrong, because I actually talked with him and he was like, oh no, but everything is fine, you just have to, maybe it was later that the deadline, but I was like, no, it was just in time. Actually, I don't know what I am getting this grade. I mean, like, that is not a bad grade, but I'm pretty sure that I should have had a 10 out of 10 because I don't think it's fair. But well, anyway, I am actually pretty worried about my grades because it's like I don't know, it is something that I don't like because I don't want to do the final exam. I think it's horrible, and I just wanna go to to my new career and things like that. I just wanna go. I wanna have good grades. I think it's super important. I'm really trying to get them, but in your assignment, I actually thought I made a pretty good. Well, I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's a pretty good article, but I don't think it was wrong because I investigated and I also made my friend check it and he was like, yeah, it's fine. But I got 5, and I really would like to recover that. I'm not pretty sure if we can do that right now, because I also saw that some of my other classmates, they didn't get like so good grades, so I don't know if there could be a possibility for us to recover that grade, maybe with the extra points, or I'm not pretty sure, but well, anyways. So that I don't know why I'm doing this audio in the last minute, but well, I'm doing it, so that is what counts. Well, that, what else could I say? Did you already play the Secret Friend? Yeah. I don't know. I don't like it at all because it's like you have to search for something that maybe the other people is going to like, but you're not sure of it because you are not the other people that is going to receive the gift. So it's like I think it's pretty uncomfortable. So yeah, but yesterday, Thursday, they gave me my presents. Martin and Francisco and also Christopher had to give me a present because we played the Secret Friend, and it was pretty fun. And actually, I really liked my gifts. Martin gave me a butterfly necklace. It is pretty. It is pretty, and it is exactly what I asked for, so it's fine. And Francisco gave me I don't know how to say it, like a necklace but for your wrist, your muñeca. I'm not pretty sure how you say it, but well, your wrist. I guess. I'm not pretty sure. And it's really pretty because I guess for something, that was weird. So, anyways, for something that I wanted it to be like gold, you know, and it is, and also like with some crystals. But I think that Vicky chose it because it's like it is pretty, it is super pretty, and it is also pretty delicate. So I guess that she chose it, and I think it's super pretty. Such a good taste on jewelry. I'm not pretty sure. Jewelry. Well, I don't know. Anyways, and it's super pretty. I really like it. When he gave me, he was before that. When Martin gave me the necklace, he was like, "Oh well, just take it," and we had to describe the person that we were going to give the gift, you know. And he was like, and there was also my mom because she's the president of my course. But well, anyways, and I don't know what happened, but when he had to describe me, he was like, "Well, she is quiet," and she was sitting in front of me, but she is quiet. And I was like, "Oh no, who is she? Who is she?" And I was thinking about Majo. That is Majo Enriquez. And then I remembered that they had already gave her gift, so I was like, "Oh no, that's me." But it was like, I don't know, you could describe more like she's small, you know, or tiny, not petite, a French word, petite. Well, anyways, she is petite, she has brown hair, or something like that, you know, but all the things that he was saying was, she's quiet, she's pretty quiet, she doesn't talk too much, and things like that. I was like, oh no, I actually didn't get it at first. So I was like, oh, who could she be, you know? Amazing. Terrible, completely terrible, but well, it's fine. So there, everything was like that. I think it was pretty good. After that, we have a piñata. My mom and I, we bought a piñata because she was like, but what could we do for your course? Because they didn't give us presents, so she was like feeling like something was missing. But I was like, no, it's pretty fine actually, because the fundas de caramelos were heavy. They were not, and they were big, so it was pretty fine. They were pretty fine. So I was like, for me it's fine, but if you want to give something else, we could go and search for it. And she was like, yes, because I think it is not enough. And I was like, well, if you want, let's go. So we bought a piñata, and then Christopher's mom, she bought some little like gift for the piñata. We bought the candies and the piñata. We bought candies and piñata, and also the piñata. And they bought the little, I don't know how to say, the gifts, los regalos, los premios, their prizes. I'm not pretty sure. But well, anyways. And it was fine. It was amazing because when my mom was recording it, so you know, everything was fine until my tutor opened the piñata, and he was like just putting like little, like he was catching it and just letting them go, like let it go, I'm not pretty sure, but well, he was doing that. And after that, everyone was like just jumping to that, you know. It was terrible. It was like all savage. It was pretty funny, but it was savage, you know. I was like, oh no, I'm not going to risk my life for a candy. So yeah, so I was catching the ones that were escaping or flying, you know, out of the circle. So I was catching them. And I don't know, I think that maybe Martin thinks, no, I'm flirting with him, but no, not at all. What the hell? No, not at all. Like, for sure, no. Because I I caught a car, and he was like, oh no, but I wanted a car, so I wanted a car and things like that, and I was like, and I showed my mom, and she was like, do you know that a classmate of yours that wanted a car? And I was like, yeah, why? And she told me to, and she said that I should give him the car, and I was like, yeah, for sure, because at the end of the day I was not going to use it. Because I don't like it, but he was like, oh, but that was my gift. But well, anyways, I'm not going to use it, so yeah, let's give it to him. So I gave it to him, and he was like, I don't know, he was super weird. I know because we were not friends and things like that, but he was super weird. That was absolutely fine. I was like, oh, just take it, I don't want it. And he was like, okay. And I was like, why? Because I didn't want it. But I was also kind of sad because it was like I caught it. But well, anyways, I gave it to him and it was fine, but it was pretty weird. So yeah. What else could I say? After that, the program finished. The program that the high school made. It was not boring. Actually, I really liked the part when the musicians played. I really liked it, and I was recording it. And after that, I showed it, and I was like, hey, mom, come here and say it. And look at it, And she was like, oh, well, yeah, let's see. And she was like, oh, that was pretty fine. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, yeah, for sure. And he said that. So, well, anyways. After that, the program of the high school and my course, it was finished. And then Francisco came closer to me. He was like, hey, I don't know if you like it, but it is what I could found. And I was like, oh no, it's perfect, don't worry. And I didn't see it before. And when I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's beautiful. Because it was really pretty. I was like, oh yeah, but and I was like, yeah, it's beautiful, thank you. And then Vicky came closer. I was like, oh yeah, it's beautiful. It was the gift that they gave me was something that I was looking for before, and I didn't know where could I find it. So I was like, oh, it's beautiful, thank you so much. And yeah, it's really pretty, and I really like it. But there's one problem, because I think it's too, I don't know, like maybe it is too much. I mean, it's beautiful, but I think it is kind of too much, because when the sunlight like hit it, I'm not pretty sure how to explain it, but well, when the sunlight hit it, it shines and it is beautiful. It is absolutely, it's great, breathtaking. I love it. But I think it is like too shiny. I'm not pretty sure. I'm pretty worried if someone if they see it, they are going to try to steal something from me, my phone or something like that. But I really love it because it's beautiful. But well, anyways, I was really thanked. I don't know how agradecida. Yeah, I was really thanked for the gift. I was like, oh, thank you, Vicky, thank you for this, and things like that. And after that, so yeah, it is pretty shiny, and I'm pretty. So yeah, I'm pretty. Sorry, that was my aunt, like grand aunt. No idea. Well, I'm not pretty sure how to say it. Like grand aunt. I don't know. But well, anyways. I really like it, and I also like the gift that I got from Martin, but it is even more shiny, I mean, like, one of them had pretty good taste because they are beautiful, but I'm pretty worried for that because I really want to use them, but it is kind of scary because I don't know where it could be the right time to use it if I'm not with someone else, like my family or things like that, or someone like that, someone that maybe can protect me or we can run faster, but well, anyways, I think they are beautiful. I'm really thankful for the gift, Thank you. So yeah. Also with Laura Villarreal and Christopher Alvarez, we also made like a secret friend, but with tangas. Laura came one day and she was like, "Oh, but what do you think? What would you think if we made a tangas exchange?" And I was like, "Yeah, for sure." And Christopher was like also like that. But later, after that, sometime, I was thinking about it, and it was like I was pretty ashamed because it was like, but what I'm going to tell my mom, what I'm going to say, because she is the one that has the money. So I was like, oh, but what could I say? And like, just go and tell her like, Mom, we need to pay a tanga, and that. And she is going. I don't know how she is going to react or something like that. But anyways, the due date was arriving, and I needed a tanga. So I had to tell my mom, like, Mom, please, we need to go and buy a tanga because Laura came with this idea, and we'll said that yes, for sure. And she was like, "Are you crazy?" And I was like, "No, but Laura is." And she was like, "Well, it's fine. So let's go and buy it." And she told me that she wanted a tanga with pearls, and I was like, "Where am I supposed to get it?" Because we were making a plan where we should go to a special store, to get them. But I don't know. My mom was like, "No, but those things they sell everywhere, so we're not going to those special stores because no, I am going to be traumatized." And they was like, "Yeah, for sure, traumatized." So yeah. There, after a few time, we bought it, and I think it was really pretty. It was like kind of thing, pink, kind of tank. I know, I guess I know how to say tanga in English. I think it's tongue, but not like tongue like lengua, like tongue, like tongue. I don't know how to spell it, how to say it, but tongue. Well, anyways. So we bought it for Laura, and I think it was pretty fine because she was like, "I want something elegant, please." And I was like, "Yeah, for sure, I'm going to try to get it." So I got it. I think it was pretty, it was pretty, and it was exactly what she wanted. So yeah, then we exchanged it, and Christopher's one, that Laura had to give it to him, gave to him. I don't know. It was for a girl, and he was like, "I want something that maybe is like a waitress." So yeah, so we made we did what we make it for great, and do is something that you complete. We made the exchange. Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, yeah, it was pretty fun. I love the little box where Christopher gave it to me. It is super pretty, super coquette. I actually love it. It is like a velvet, like there's a pedal like velvet, and I really like the texture. So I'm pretty grateful for that. Grateful? Yeah. So yeah, I think that the gifts were pretty fine. I really liked it. I haven't eaten my candies today and neither yesterday. So I'm going to do it. Yeah. I also, what was I say? I also bought my other gifts for my family's exchange, because in my family also we met it. And that, I think that is all.